Hi there. Today's presentation is a part of a larger series, and you can find the other videos by clicking on my name below and to the left and searching for the Thought Vigilance playlist. So one of the basic premises which one comes to accept as they move through A Course in Miracles is that there is only one of us here. This is not to be interpreted as only I, Nate Kokernot, exist. It is meant to be interpreted as there is only an us, there is no I, no Nate Kokernot at all. That identity is an illusion of fragmentation that never was true because it would imply separation as true. This alternative premise, which could be viewed as an axiom to an equation, is essential to understanding why guilt and blame thoughts are exactly the same thing. If I think that I am condemning my brother or sister for some harm they did to me or to someone else, I am really condemning myself. Why? Because there's only one of us here. If we were indeed separate beings, then it would be possible to condemn someone else as guilty while preserving our own innocence. But that is the premise of the ego thought system, and it is based in unreality. If these sorts of thoughts were a camera, then a guilt thought would simply represent that the camera is pointed inward, while a blame thought would indicate that the camera is pointing outward. All guilt and blame thoughts carry with them the belief that the person who has done the supposed wrong is deserving of punishment. If you imagine a line in the sand and picture that line as the expectation of punishment for your misdeeds, that is the line of entertaining guilt and blame thoughts. On this side of the line, you can see your mistakes for what they are, just mistakes. They are there to be corrected. If you step over the line into fear of punishment or guilt, or the expectation that either you or this other person are deserving of punishment, you have muddied the waters. You can't see your mistakes clearly through the fear. So stay with regret and remorse for your past mistakes, but don't fear you're going to hell because of them. By refusing to step over that line into guilt and fear, you make it possible for your mistakes to be corrected, maybe with an apology or an admission to yourself that you were seeing things through a distorted lens. What it really comes down to is our personal responsibility for our own reclamation of innocence through defending the innocence of all of us. If we accept the ego's premise, then we're all guilty. If we accept the premise offered to us by the Holy Spirit, then we're all incorruptibly innocent. It's an all or nothing kind of deal, and the decision each of us makes establishes whether we suffer or not. Furthermore, it is only I who can condemn myself to this suffering, not the other person, and certainly not God, who sees us only innocence in all of us. I've put another link to an older video that I produced that supports this idea that I'm presenting today, and you'll find that link by clicking on the more underneath. If you're finding these ideas helpful, it would mean a lot to me if you'd like and subscribe, and if you want to chat or share your thoughts, please leave a comment below. I do my best to respond to all of them. You can also find me on Substack at Nate Kokernot and at my website, miraclereadiness.com. Thanks again for joining me today.